unto the half thereof. Then arose a third and reigned as the other before.
Let's deal with the second. Now, the second was a great nephew of Julius Caesar. His name was Octavian or Octavius, but he was given the name Augustus or Augustus Caesar. He was the first emperor because Julius Caesar was the consul that became dictator under emergency. During the time of war, he set himself up as a dictator, and the people wanted him to be dictator for life. All right, go ahead.
It says, there shall none after thee attain unto thy time, neither unto the half thereof.
Now, certain scholars argue, some say 41, like that. In this book right here, it will say, what, 41?
27 BC to 14 AD.
Okay, which should add up to about 41 years. And other scholars said that he ruled like 44 years. But most of them say the 40 or 41 years. All right?
There was a transition period between between the BC era and the AD era, so he could have ruled more than
yeah, he could have ruled maybe 40, 46, 47, 48 years. But so we know that that's talking about Augustus Caesar, because he was the longest ruling emperor of Rome. All right, go ahead.
Then arose a third and reigned as the other before, and appeared no more also. So went it with all the residue one after another.
So the third, I believe that's Tiberius. Yep. And then what was the fourth?
Caligula.
Right, Caligula. Go ahead.
Claudius.
Go ahead.
Nero.
And then Esau make movies about these different guys. They made a movie called what's this one? This real wicked one, supposedly. No, not Claudius. No, Caligula Caesar. All right, and they showed how wicked, but they were all wicked. They were trying to say, well, there was some good Caesars. That's a damn lie. They were all wicked. Go ahead.
So went it with all the residue one after another, as that every one reigned, and then appeared no more. Then I beheld, and lo, in process of time, the feathers that followed stood up upon the right side, that they might rule also, and some of them ruled, but within a while they appeared no more.
Right, ruled for a short period of time. Go ahead.
For some of them were set up, but ruled not. After this I looked, and behold, the 12 feathers appeared no more, nor the 2 little feathers. And there was no more upon the eagle's body, but 3 heads that rested, and 6 little wings.
Right, now that the 3 heads that rested came back in the reincarnation, as I said, as Titus, Vespasian, his son, and Domitian, his brother. Now these were the same 3 guys in the beginning that I spoke about: Crassus, Pompey, and Julius, which was the main one. Go ahead.
Then saw I also that 2 little feathers divided themselves from the 6, and remained under the head that was upon the right side. For the 4 continued in their place. And I beheld, and lo, the feathers that were under the wing thought to set up themselves, and to have the rule. And I beheld, and lo, there was one set up, but surely it appeared no more. And the second was sooner away than the first. And I beheld, and lo, the 2 that remained thought also in themselves to reign. And when they so thought, behold, there awaked one of the heads that were at rest, namely it that was in the midst, for that was greater than the 2 other heads.
Yeah, because that came back, the same 3 that I spoke about: Julius, Crassus, and Pompey. So they came back in reincarnation, because this was during the time of 70 AD, when they took down Jerusalem, when they wanted to destroy Israelites. When they first came on the scene, that was during the time of around 27 AD, if I'm not mistaken. It was before the Lord was put. Well, is there anything on Julius?
Julius.
I just want to get the exact time that he ruled.
Oh,
It was before 27 AD because BC because uh, Octavian or Augustus ruled. So it was before that. It had to be.
5 years, 49 BC to 44.
All right, 49 to 44 BC. That was Julius Caesar that came back that we're reading about right now. That came back in the reincarnation. All right, go ahead.
And then I saw that the two other heads were joined with it, and behold, the head was turned with them that were with it, and did eat up the two feathers under the wing that would have reigned. But this head put the whole earth in fear, and bare rule in it over all those that dwelt upon the earth with much oppression. And it had the governance of the world more than all the wings that had been. And after this I beheld, and lo, the head that was in the midst suddenly appeared no more like as the wings. But there remained the two heads which also in like sort ruled upon the earth, and over those that dwelt therein. And I beheld, and lo, the head upon the right side devoured it that was upon the left side. Then I heard a voice which said unto me, Look before thee, and consider the thing that thou seest. And I beheld, and lo, as it were a roaring lion chased out of the wood. And I saw that he sent out a man's voice unto the eagle, and said, Hear thou, I will talk with thee, and the highest shall say unto thee, Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts, whom I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them? And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past.
Right, he's talking about Daniel, and it's going to mention that. It's going to mention the book of Daniel. Because in Daniel, the 7th chapter, it mentioned the fourth beast. So it's telling you what this eagle represent with the multiple feathers. It's talking about the fourth beast in Daniel, the 7th chapter. Go ahead.
And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were past, and had power over the world with great fearfulness, and over the whole compass of the earth with much wicked oppression. And so long time dwelt he upon the earth with deceit. For the earth hast thou not judged with truth. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable.
The meek are Israelites. The peaceable are Israelites. Go ahead.
Thou hast loved liars, and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit, and hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm. Therefore is thy wrongful dealings come up unto the highest, and thy pride unto the mighty. The highest also hath looked upon the proud times, and behold, they are ended, and his abominations are fulfilled. And therefore appear no more, thou eagle, nor thy horrible wings, nor thy wicked feathers, nor thy malicious.
Right, thy wicked feathers is talking about the Caesars. They were all wicked. There's no such thing as a good. He was a good Caesar. He was a good emperor. The people loved him. Go ahead.
Nor thy malicious heads, nor thy hurtful claws, nor all thy vain body, that all the earth may be refreshed, and may return, being delivered from thy violence, that she may hope for the judgment and mercy of him that made her. Chapter 12 and 1. And it came to pass, while the lion spake these words unto the eagle, I saw, and behold, the head that remained, and the four wings appeared no more. And the two went unto it, and set themselves up to reign, and their kingdom was small and full of uproar. And I saw, and behold, they appeared no more, and the whole body of the eagle was burnt, so that the earth was in great fear. Then awaked I out of the trouble and trance of my mind, and from great fear, and said unto my spirit, Lo, this hast thou done unto me, in that thou searchest out the ways of the highest. Lo, yet am I weary in my mind, and very weak in my spirit, and little strength is there in me, for the great fear wherewith I was affrighted this night. Therefore will I now beseech the highest, that he will comfort me unto the end. And I said, Lord, that bearest rule, if I have found grace before thy sight, and if I am justified with thee before many others, and if my prayer indeed be come up before thy face, comfort me then, and show me thy servant the interpretation and plain difference of this fearful vision, that thou mayest perfectly comfort my soul.
Now we gave you the breakdown of it. It's the Roman Empire. which Ezra didn't understand. Then it mentioned that this eagle was going to be burnt